What's up, YouTube? It's your boy David. I just got these niggas in the background just because I want to talk about Kevin Durant and LeBron James. I want to talk to y'all about what people on YouTube. This is the only person channel you probably get this from because my brain is just really smart when it comes to this. But not to chew on horn, but like the video, comment to the video. But what you won't get from any YouTube channel, you won't get from any especially any mainstream media channel. Is reason why Kevin Durant and LeBron James are a failure and can't get their team out the first round and can't win championships in this era, and you see their stats are still great. You're like, this is you accumulate prime. Look at their number, like these are great. Kevin Durant almost 27 points a night, 50+% shooting. LeBron James a shade under 25, right? First time ever under 25. Year before that, he was what, 27? Over 20, like 20. They said it was the greatest 20-year NBA season. What people not understanding is they're just keeping up with the pace. They're just keeping up with the pace. They're scoring and keeping up with the pace of today's NBA. The pace of today's NBA in the rule changes is inflated. In their prime, it's two things that's working for them, working against them. The scoring they doing is keeping up with the pace of scoring for the league. It's not prime Kevin Durant. It's not prime LeBron James. Prime Kevin Durant and prime LeBron James in this era will be averaging over. I think Kevin Durant will be averaging 33 points a night. That's what his team needs from. To keep up with the pace for his team in the league, he need to be around 32, 33 points a night. That's what the average pace is telling Kevin Durant to do. Same thing, LeBron needs to be around 29, 30, 28 to 30 points a night. At least 30 points a night. Because if you take prime Braun and prime Kevin Durant, put them in this era, you're not looking at prime LeBron James and prime Kevin Durant, but you're looking at their scoring. Their scoring need to be at 30, a higher, 5 to 6 points higher than what they're doing for their team to be able to have success in the playoffs and the regular season to make it to the finals. Kevin Durant should be averaging 33 points a night with the pace that's going on. So we're looking at these great numbers and stats. Like, these numbers are great during that era, but it's not the stat. They're just keeping up the pace. Look at Shot. He's averaging 32 points a night, 30 over always 30. Giannis, Jokic. Look, those are their true numbers in their era. This is their prime era. These numbers are what they're supposed to be getting. Same thing with Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, first player in Celtics to average over 30 because that's the pace. And then when he averaged over 26 in the last 4 or 5 years as the lead guy, you say why he didn't. So his number same as Kevin Durant's, but that's for what his team need for him to do. Kevin Durant's team need him to do 33 at the pace they playing at 32 to 31 points a night. He got to be over 30 points a night. Kevin Durant got to be over 30 points a night. LeBron got to be over 30 points a night for what his team pace and what the league is in today. And then another factor is when you score. My teacher always asks me when you was in school how, when, what, and why. It's when you score. Having a lot of points in the first half and third quarter is, or even in the fourth quarter, you have to score in the last 4 to 5 minutes when the game is tight. You have to get your buckets then. You have to be a high fourth quarter scorer. Not early in the fourth. You can get your points early in the fourth, or you can be down a lot going into the fourth. It's about when you gotta look at when the game is close and when do you score in that fourth quarter. That's when your team needs your scoring. If you're a closer, you're a great player. These guys are not delivering because all they're doing is keeping up their skill set at this time and age with the pace of what the time they're playing in. So it's not enough to win in this era. That's why people when they put up great, they playing this long, they're playing great. But you look at Kobe Bryant 2012, 2013. That season he averaged over 27 a night. Kobe probably need to average 30 to have his team as a 4th or 5th seed. How bad and old that team was carrying them niggas, right? Kobe before his Achilles. He's playing great in year 17, but he's adjusted. He's just keeping up with the pace of the guys playing in today NBA, right? That's why they're struggling, ladies and gentlemen. That is why they're not winning. That's why they're not affecting winning. Because all they're doing is using a skill set from the past to get these stats they get in today. But their skill set in today's game is not equivalent to points, and it's due to them. They're not the same players at all. That's why Houston going to it's a rental. See if it works. It's better than what they had. Let's try. Then win now mode. Well, LeBron and Luka is not going to work because LeBron James physically can't do what they asked him for to do. This is a prime example of why these analysts fail and fake numbers and crunch fake numbers and don't account for inflation. They would say LeBron James can play for 45 years. He's the greatest 40-year-old ever seen play. He actually, that can be true, but he's not as good as these players today. For what their team expected them and asked them to do, LeBron and Kevin Durant cannot do. Their skill set, their age, their limitations in this time cannot allow them to do. That's why they are no longer useful in a winner. They cannot be the number one guy on a championship team. They can be number 2, number 3 guy. Because their numbers supposed to be like shot numbers. Supposed to be like Giannis, Jokic numbers. Or when Joel Embiid was going up. These guys are not the same. And they'll say, oh, put prime LeBron. They'll tell you, put prime LeBron in this era. But don't use the argument that LeBron's still playing great and why his team is lacking. They'll have enough help around him. You got Devin Booker and Bradley Beal around you. You got enough help. You just can't go get 30 points a night in a season. Same thing with LeBron. LeBron, you can't go get 30 points a night in the season because you physically passed your prime. And these great numbers and stats you're accumulating is all because you're keeping up with the inflation and rule changes and the pace of play. These style of LeBron James, this version of LeBron, Kevin Durant, not their true selves. So they're going to get numbers, but they're not going to affect winning because they're not that good anymore. No matter how much great scoring season they have, the great scoring season does accumulate to what the pace is. Kevin Durant is not a 26.7 point game scorer in this era, in his prime. The media, they'll break it down and say put him in a, but they won't tell you why, because they want to fake numbers. They want to fake crunch numbers out and don't account for inflation. Once you don't account for inflation in each era, you lose the argument. It's DOA. It's dead on arrival. It's not an intelligent argument. That's why these guys are not economics players, majors. That's why they fail to sport journalism, and they want to think we stupid. I'm gonna lie. A lot of y'all niggas on YouTube are stupid. The people that do the stupid comment, y'all stupid. That's why they easily affect y'all mind. Y'all dumb. Not y'all, because y'all perfect. Not people that watching me that know basketball. My Buki Allens, my boy named over the R. I was in my comments. The Zeddies of the world. My boy Damien. A lot of guys. Y'all know what y'all talking about. They come with the facts. But the idiots that be with the Kobe hate and all that, they dumb. So they easily mind influence for dumb shit. So that's why they get influenced by dumb shit. The media like to have their cake and eat it. They do the same thing with Kobe and Shaq. They say, well, he played with Shaq, but then they say LeBron scoring average is higher than him. Well, you can't say Kobe played with Shaq and he had to play with the most dominant force ever. Then why his scoring average be higher than LeBron? It doesn't make sense. And then they like to have it both ways. Same way. They're like, well, LeBron James still put him great stats. He's a top, he's probably the best player in the league right now. But you're not putting up best player league stats. That's what he should be doing for his team has success. They don't want to admit that LeBron James to have success and win the championship, he needs to put up 31 points, 8-9 assists in this era. That's winning basketball. When LeBron James averaged 33 or 4 years ago, that one pace was crazy. That's when Joel Embiid was doing it. They need LeBron James. The prime LeBron, he should average 34. That should have been his Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, 34, 35 point night. That's what he should have been doing, but he's just counting for inflation. That's why they didn't even make the play in. These great numbers are, when you look at these great numbers are not great numbers if you compare to what the new generation are doing. So they'll say, well, LeBron James is playing great, but his team is not winning. But they're lying to you. Because LeBron James is not doing his scoring in the last 4 or 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, and he's not adjusting to the scoring that he needs to, outputs that he needs to do for his team to be successful in this era. So you can't have it both ways. You can say you're having great numbers, but then you drop prime LeBron in this era, you're going to be dominant. But LeBron James still playing. You still say you're playing great, and he's the best player, one of the top 5 players. He's an all NBA player. So make your mind on media, but they got fake numbers and idiots that it's easy to buy into. But if you come to this channel, people won't break it down like I would do. That's my take. Like this video, come to this video. See you next one. Peace.